This is a mic test 1 2 1 2. We're the Power Rangers. We're red and blue.
What?
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Omar Zaki.
I'm Caitlin Hudson.
And welcome to the behind the scenes of our live action Power Ranger fight video between the Red Ranger
and the Pink Ranger.
Tyrannosaurus!
This video has been in the works for a very long time now, and there were multiple aspects that we had to pull off in order to make it work. In order of operations, that was fight choreography,
location scouting,
fight choreography,
the costumes,
fight choreography,
and filming, editing, and post-production, which included ADR and voiceover work. It's morphin' time!
and fight choreography.
I thought of this idea about a year ago, but it wasn't until about December or January that I approached Caitlin and Ryan with the idea and asking if this is something that we as a team were willing to commit to, and they obviously said yes 100%. It was about 5 days total of shooting, and as filmmaking goes, each day had its obstacles and difficulties that we had to overcome. So it's our first day of shooting, and it's been raining for literally 9 or 10 days up until this day. So the grass is super, super wet, and it's making things a little difficult. Action. I got that on camera.
That was gonna be
Oh, hey Ryan.
Oh, hi. Try to angle your body towards me, but you're going to be looking over my imaginary shoulder that's all over there. One, action.
It's morphin' time! Tyrannosaurus!
That was very loud.
I mean, they yell.
Oh!
Sorry, you okay?
Yeah. Holy sh!
So day one was our day to troubleshoot what was and wasn't working with our costumes, with the filming, etc. I was having some issues with my helmet, but the clasps didn't make it perfectly closed. There's a little bit of a crack.
No, it wasn't flush.
Yeah, it wasn't flush.
One, action.
It like popped. We used Scotch tape.
Yeah, Scotch tape for the win.
Miraculously worked perfectly, and we just put like a little X of Scotch tape on the top that, I don't know, try to find it in the video, see if you can tell.
We are, what would you say, in the middle of the first part of the video?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten too far, but we have gotten some pretty epic shots.
That's going to the behind the scenes right there.
Absolutely.
And I have to thank JOSEPHLE for coming out and helping us with the shoot and helping us with some of our performance of the choreography, as well as for getting a couple of the shots himself. So Joseph, thank you. You're the man.
Guys ready? And 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey Caitlin, what are you doing?
So my helmet did not come with any foam inside, so anytime I would turn my head, the plastic would like punch me in the jaw. So we're just adding some foam to the inside, but it'll hopefully make it a little more comfortable to wear and yeah, make it fit better. So after day one, we made the modifications to the costumes we had to. We worked out all the kinks with filming. We figured out a game plan. We had our location set up. We were totally ready to go into day two and have a super, super productive filming day.
So productive.
The most productive.
Nothing was gonna stop us.
Nothing at all.
What just happened?
We're trying to shoot. We came here last weekend and it was empty. And we showed up today and there were about 200, 300 people. Huh? So we tried to get as much done as we could, but it was just impossible with so many people there, and eventually we just had to throw in the towel and give the kids what they really wanted to see. Which was flips. Yeah. If you didn't get that, it was everyone just wants to see a backflip.
If he does a backflip, will you subscribe to his channel?
There
we go. Woo! Thank you guys.
Also, if you guys are wondering about any of the individual costume pieces, they're all from different places, so I'm just gonna put all of the links in the description below. You can go find them down there.
Hey, Caitlin.
Hi.
What is that?
It's a box.
What's in the box?
I don't know, we're about to find out.
There it is, the final missing piece.
It feels high quality.
Okay, so we are just doing the final costume test for Caitlin and her pink Power Ranger costume. Here it is. And now there we go.
This is day 3 of filming. It is currently 6:51 and we went to McDonald's. If you know me, most of you don't, but if you know me, you know that I don't eat fast food. I'm a vegetarian and I hate unhealthy things. So the fact that this happened is pretty extraordinary. I want you to know that I'm doing this for you guys. Also, because it's really early and my brain's not turned on yet, I asked the cashier lady if the sausage burrito had meat in it. For those of you who don't know, sausage is meat.
3, 2, 1, action!
All right.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I can't!
Are you ready? This is Omar's lovely, What? Looks like you got a perm or something. What? Your hair.
What? I've been wearing a helmet all day. What do you expect?
So usually the way that we shoot is right before we film, Caitlin and I review the choreography, just to get it up to speed that we want to perform it at. Then we figure out what angles we want to shoot that section from, and we run it through with the camera at about 50% speed. Then we just go for it.
Action.
Aha, I have the dog now.
Okay, so we just finished day 3 of shooting. Yesterday, we didn't get a ton done. I'm sure you saw from the earlier behind the scenes. Yesterday was pretty crazy. Today was a super productive day. The weather was on our side and we got a lot of work done. Being in those helmets for an extended period of time definitely has its challenges.
Omar, what are we doing today?
It is day 4 of shooting, but there's a storm coming and it says it's gonna rain for the next 2 days and we have to finish this location this weekend.
So day 4, the reason we were in such a rush is because Omar and I were going to be moving across the country to Los Angeles in like 4 or 5 days. Ryan Glass, our videographer, he was with us in Virginia, and if we couldn't finish before then, like, what were we gonna do? No one knew, but you know what? That happened.
But luckily, our good friend Kyle Murillo said that he could film the final location of us here in California, which is what we did. So thanks, Kyle. So obviously a lot of fight choreography practice went into this video. We were rehearsing multiple times a week, and we just got the speed up of all the choreography. But the section that took the most work was the one take at the end. Day 5 was all about the one take. I know personally one takes are some of my favorite moments in movies and TV shows, so I thought that would be a very fitting ending, a climactic ending to our fight video. It's fun because we take the helmets and we put them on the ground and we just fight straight out, no hidden camera cuts or anything, and it was about 25 seconds straight of fight choreography and about 36 moves for each of us between all the punches, kicks, dodges, and reactions.
Camera rolling. Action. 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 Action.
Alright, give me just 1 second.
Alright, cut.
The final take was actually the one we ended up using. So we did the fight, we ran it full out, 8 times. And the last take number 8, was actually the one we ended up going with after we were super exhausted.
Not to mention it was 100 degrees, over 100 degrees that day in the desert.
Oh, yeah.
And Caitlin was experiencing a little bit of nausea
I threw up 4 times. Because I think that the costumes made it hard to sweat because of just the way they are. They're super tight on our bodies. Then I started getting super lightheaded, and like each take I just felt a little bit worse, and I have to take longer and longer and longer between takes.
Until she threw up, then she felt better.
Briefly, yeah.
Briefly.
And then we were able to get through the last of it, and then as we were walking back to the car, I threw up 3 more times.
Yeah, she was a total trooper about it, and pushed through to get the shot that you guys saw in the video. So we had filmed everything, and now it was time for the post-production, editing, sound effects, special effects process. I had the pleasure of working with Chris Carlone, who did the custom music for this video that you guys heard, or at least the majority of it. Most of it was custom music. And then it was time to do ADR and voiceover work.
Ooh. Okay, now I'm awake.
So I've got a great friend who's a voice actor here in Los Angeles, Joe Zija, and he let us come over and use his recording booth and coached us through our voiceover session. Can we go back to around 110 or so?
Is it okay if I do efforts during this?
I need a couple rolling sounds like go 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 go. I mean, you know what I meant.
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. See ya.
Okay, I think that's it. And he's obviously extremely knowledgeable in that industry, so he was able to really bring out our best performance for that voice acting little session that we did. So thanks, Joe, we really appreciate it. And now we're gonna become voice actors.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you can't tell, I am a huge fan of Power Rangers. This video, like I said earlier, has been in my mind for over a year now. I have been very influenced by the original Power Rangers, and this is just something that I've wanted to do now. And Caitlin did such a good job as the Pink Ranger, so make sure you follow Caitlin and everything that she does.
Also, you don't have to put this in, but I just want to say, you guys have no idea how much work this dude puts in to make all of these videos, okay?
She lives with me, she knows.
Yeah, he's always on his laptop editing. Like, he never just, like, relaxes. He's always editing or looking at music or brainstorming ideas or writing scripts or doing something, and it's because he wants to put out good stuff for all of you, so be grateful.
Well, thanks, honey. Yeah. The life of an editor. Oh, the dog just hit the tripod. Oh. All right, guys, that's it for today. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Red Ranger out. And
Pink Ranger out.
Okay, now I'm awake.